You know, I realized that at any given moment, you were just one decision away from an entirely different life. One risk away from an experience that could transform you. One failure away from a breakthrough. Nepal was one of those decisions, one of those destinations that absolutely changed me. One of those places that feels impossibly far away, but it speaks to the part of you that wants to be tested, that wants to grow and to be challenged. A place where you find yourself surrounded by giants, mountains, and cultures. A place that makes you feel alive. But to understand that, you've got to understand how we got here. So recently, a company called Freshline reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to make a film about their expedition across Nepal. I thought this sounded like a crazy idea, and upon further research, I realized it was. But I have a hard time saying no to adventure. So I flew to the capital city of Nepal and prepared myself to ride a motorcycle across the country. Our goal was to reach the Upper Mustang, a remote area of Nepal that housed an ancient Himalayan kingdom, a place that few had gone and was almost entirely inaccessible to the outside world until now. A quest to the kingdom of love.
Oh, that's a bad day. That's a bad day.
But even just on day one, we quickly realized just how large the challenges ahead were. With crumbling roads and deadly traffic, aggressive buses, and roadside rock slides, just getting out of the city felt like a wrestle with death. And in that moment, you really realize that the next 12 days, it's not going to be easy. So, day one complete. Crazy, wild, messy. I mean, we're going far. We're going really deep into the Mustang and heading this far into a place you just don't know what to expect. But it's crazy to think that it's gonna get even more tense than this. It's wild. So after spending the first couple days getting acquainted with the bikes, it was time to get off the beaten path, away from roads or routes, and begin the long journey to our destination.
Let me make sure it fits.
How we doing?
Good.
I don't know if I like that, to be honest.
You want this one? 50.
Alright. So busy. Muktanath Temple felt like stepping into an entirely other world, a completely unique experience. And I learned something there. It's that in Hinduism, water, it's not just water. It's a symbol of purity, life, and spiritual renewal. And traveling through this country, seeing people and their devotion and their practices, there's a mysticism to it. And just as the Hindus believe that the water renews them, I believe that stepping into the unknown renews you. Every journey, every new experience washing over you like a wave, shaping you into someone new. Because of course, it's not just about going somewhere new, it's about the pieces of yourself that you leave behind and the pieces that you gain in return. after exploring the temple, we headed down to a local town to grab one of the Himalayas' most famous and only fast food spots. Not McDonald's, Yak-Donald's. And as bad as I felt about eating one of those friendly yaks I kept seeing on the road, I couldn't help but to give it a try.
Here we have the classic yak burger.
That's delicious.
All right, let me give this a go.
Showing kids how to ride. How to do wheelies, put yourself in danger, all the good stuff.
This is good.
You think that was a good idea or a bad idea? All right, nice to meet you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day. See you later, kiddo.
So we've been stuck roadside for a while now. One of our bikes is out, and a local family let us come over for some lemon tea. So we're gonna oblige. Let's go. Thank you. And if
Taco.
And what is your name?
Josh.
Josh. My name is Netra. Netra Gautam.
Metro Gogi.
Yes.
Josh Gogi. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That was an incredible day. But I gotta warn you, this video is about to heat up a lot. Before we dive into that, I want to talk about the sponsor of this video, Artlist. Artlist is a one-stop shop website for creators that gives you everything you could ever possibly need. For example, the music in this video, Artlist. The sound effects in this video, Artlist. And it doesn't just stop there. They have huge libraries of incredible footage, raw video, AI voiceovers, and even LUTs. So, gee, if you're ready to up your game, make sure to check out the link in the description for a discount, and I will see you there. Right. We should probably get back to the video now.
another day, another breakdown. We no longer have a backup bike, which means potential of us getting just completely stranded at some point. Scary high. Rear frame is just completely broken, and that bike is extremely dangerous to ride. Don't know if we have service. I don't know if we have contact with the other group. We're trying to find that right now. We are between a rock and a hard place.
The further we pushed towards the Mustang, the more challenges we faced.
Normally this is something that we'd stop for right away and get fixed, but we got no chase truck, no backup, no support. We're just trying to get this thing into town. It's in rough shape.
With long days and tired bikes, the cost of completing our expedition began to grow exponentially.
What happened?
The back of his bike slid out and he went down on the side. So hopefully he's all right.
So do you think it might be broken?
Most likely.
With each incremental day, this journey began to feel like a death trap.
So Kyle just said, Will, this is Kyle. I think my lungs are filling with fluid because it gurgles when I breathe. Even trying to get dressed feels impossible.
How the hell is this?
We need all of our shit in the chase truck now. How are you feeling?
Oh, like I'm dying?
So, we finally made it. Despite broken bikes and hospital visits, we finally pushed our way through to the kingdom of Low.
Nice job.
We made it.
We made it somehow. Somehow we got these bikes to go up the damn hill.
What do you think of this place?
It's incredible. It's like nowhere else I've ever been. Unbelievable. The people have already been so nice we haven't even talked to anyone. Wave and smile and